Hello everyone, day 943, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 and a half. Today's quote: the last strike of the hammer breaks the stone. That doesn't mean that the first strike is useless. Success is result of continued effort. The last strike of the hammer breaks the stone. The first strike is not useless. Success is the result of continued effort. I've got both sides of the coin today. First, it's day 943. That's continued effort. I mean, there's just no denying that fact. I'm 57 away from 1,000, which was my goal after a year. My first goal was 365 days. Smoked that one. And I said, well, shoot, I can do 1,000. Well, I'm coming up on it. So, yes, success is continued effort over and over and over again. However, the last 3 weeks in my job have been nothing but just terrorizing. And I've done it to myself because I have not been exerting continuous effort. That's why this quote is so important for me today. This video is for me. 3 weeks ago, Charlie Kirk's murder, I'm not gonna lie, took me for a spin. I took a couple of days off just to try to absorb what's happening in this country. Usually not a big deal for me to take a couple of days off. I can get back in the saddle the following week, no problem. Well, the next week, lo and behold, which was, yes, last week, I had AFib. And that knocked me out for about 3 days as well. So this week I was going to go out there for 5 straight days. Actually made it 4. The 5th day I just had some GI issues. I don't know what they were caused from, bad food, medicine, whatever. Doesn't really matter. The story of this is, moral is, I haven't been consistent over the last 3 weeks, therefore my paychecks have sucked. So Paul's been in a pity party. You know, my wife's wanting to go out today and I'm not very sociable. And that's not fair to her. So understand, continuous effort for me is easy walking. It's the daily pieces of life that are difficult for me to be consistent. I've set a goal for next week, and I'm not coming home every evening until I hit those daily goals. I can't, because I know when I do that, things will be right back on track. The problem with the job I have now, it's not a problem, it's just the way it is very few people, decision makers, are in stores when I stop by. Very few. The few that are there will say, yeah, I'm ready. I give them the information to send me, and I never get the information. So the key is in the follow-up. Follow-up brings in the paychecks. Sales 101. So I haven't been consistent in that either. Don't really know why. I've even been looking at the job boards. All I've done is look, though. I haven't applied for anything. And what I realized when I look at the job boards, I have nothing on the planet that can come close to paying me what I was making up till 3 weeks ago, or gives me the freedom and the flexibility of what I'm doing right now, which is very, very important in order to keep this YouTube channel going. So I spilled my guts today for a reason. I don't want anyone to think that Well, Paul's got his act together. Everything, he's got a great job, and he's walking and all this. And no. Life doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It takes consistent, dedicated, focus-driven effort every day to reach your goals. Now, I'm reaching my walking goals. I've got that down. But it's the daily life goals where I'm lacking right now. So keep that in mind. The first strike of the hammer, the last strike of the hammer, breaks the rock. The first strike is not useless. Success is a result of continuous effort. I don't have anything else to say. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully this rain will get out of here. But I will see you bright and early in the morning. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, and keep those comments going, because I tell you, those comments are life-changing for me. Y'all have a good day. Godspeed. Peace.